Hi, this is Dan Lok. You're about to sit front row and center at my consulting and coaching business workshop. If you are thinking of becoming a coach or consultant, or if you're a service provider, or if you're already a consultant and coach, I think you'll find some very powerful strategies. I'm going to show you exactly how you go from $0 to $100,000 a year in income, or how to go from $100,000 to making $1 million a year as a coach and consultant. Enjoy. So what exactly is in a niche? A niche, write this down, is simply a combination of a specialty and target audience. It's a combination of your expertise, your specialty, with a target market combined. Not one without the other, both at the same time.
The king of high ticket sales, world's highest paid consultant, media celebrity, multi-millionaire entrepreneur, acclaimed TEDx speaker, international best-selling author, Dan Lok.
Now, many coaches have a specialty, but no target audience. Example, let's say a coach who specializes in communications, communication skill. I'm a communication coach, but I try to target everybody, including salespeople, educators, medical practitioners. So I have a specialty, but I have no target audience. I'm a communication coach. I can work with anybody. I'm a public speaking coach. I can work with anybody. Versus, I'm the #1 public speaking coach for sales trainer. That's a very different message. With me so far? Yes? That's what I'm talking about. Or others, they might have a target audience, but they don't offer a single core expertise, a single core focus. This is the consultant who targets as a high-tech startup. Say, oh yeah, I work with high-tech startups. What do you do for them? Well, I do everything under the sun, right? I do HR consulting. I do product development. I do marketing consultation. I work with startup, but I do all these things. So not just specialty, but your target audience. When you combine the two, then you have a niche. So think about what you do. What are you selling? Do you have a specialty? Do you have a target audience? Are you combining the two? So here's some good thought-provoking questions to help you narrow down a niche, okay? So ask yourself these questions. If you could do something all day long, what would it be? What do you enjoy? What's your passion? What do you enjoy to do? What are some of your past career areas or interests? What do you enjoy doing in the past? What obstacles have you successfully overcome? What obstacles have you successfully overcome? What have you learned from that? Would that help other people? What of your life experiences could benefit others? Who specifically could benefit from them? What's your unique story? Or maybe you have a story of some kind that's very unique to you. What makes you different from everybody else? What's the biggest benefit clients would get from you? And usually it has very little to do with your core product or service, usually. What would make your life absolutely perfect right now? What kind of clients you want to work with? Okay? So those are very, very powerful, thought-provoking questions. Any questions so far? Yes, Kevin? Mike?
My name is Kayvon.
Hi, Kevin.
I really want you to talk too about it. From my experience, it's not just about picking a niche because you think you like it. It's also the congruency, because that's what changed everything for me. Was being congruent to who I am and to what my skills are, not to what I wanted and what I thought I could do, but being actually very congruent to your skill.
Yes.
Even though
I think a lot of that has to do with sometimes, good question, one applause. Good insight. Sometimes people get sucked into, oh, so-and-so is making money selling to that market, that I should get into it too. Or so-and-so is making money selling to that group of people, so maybe I could make some money selling to that group of people too. So my question to any entrepreneur is, whenever you get into any kind of niche market, you gotta ask yourself two questions. Why you and why now? Why you? What qualifies you to be in that space right now? And why now? Just because someone is making some money doing it does not give you permission, does not qualify you to be in that space. And that's why people lose their shirt. In every single business, there are what I believe trade secrets that people see on a surface level, but there are a lot of different insights within the business that people don't know what makes that business work. As an entrepreneur, your job is to figure that out before you go bankrupt. Most people, they run out of money before they figure that shit out, right? So think about it. It doesn't take me a lot to stump an entrepreneur if I ask them, so do you know your clients? Oh, I know my clients. You don't know shit. I ask them 2-3 questions. Okay, so tell me about your clients. Oh, anyone who needs blank. That's not understanding your client. So tell me about the age group. From what age to age? Are they men? Are they women? What's their occupation? What are their pain points? What are their aspirations? What are their goals? Are they single? Are they married? Do they have kids? What's the income level? What do they read? What do they like? What conferences they go to? Do they belong to any associations? What publications they read? What websites do they go to? No fucking clue. And you want to sell to them? You don't know anything about them. That's what I'm talking about. Doing your homework, knowing who you want to serve. And if you see, how come my marketing is not working well? Chances are you don't know your target market well enough. What keeps them awake at night? What are the pain? What are the frustrations? What have they tried that didn't work? What have they tried that did work? Can you answer all those questions like that? Until you could, don't tell me you know them well enough. And as even you can know all those answers, you could still go deeper and get to them, know them more. Because what I've just said so far, that's all on a surface level. I haven't gone deep on emotional needs. Those are just surface needs. What are the emotional needs? We haven't even gone to that. Your question? Mike?
I just wanted to say that a couple of days ago I was doing research into a specific market, law of attraction, personal development, and I figured I got their income, all that information.
Yes.
And hiring someone on Upwork to do it for me.
Yes.
I feel like, relatively.
Yeah, you can easily outsource and get some even basic data, but you notice as you sell to them, some message will work, some message will not work. Yeah. Now we need to go in depth. Because having the data versus really knowing them, there is a gap. It's like in dating, they say how many try online dating? Okay, good. Not Tinder, not this shit, online dating. Actual dating, you look at the profile versus you actually meet the person. There's a gap, right? That's what I'm talking about. I thought you look a little bit different. Oh yeah, that was 10 years ago. Okay, all right. So that's what I'm talking about. So that data, but how do you interpret the data into deep understanding? Usually has a lot to do with the emotional needs, what they're going through, the feelings they're going through. Because in your marketing message, you need to put that in. So in a nutshell, what I'm talking about is you want to choose your niche as soon as you start your consulting business. You don't want to waste any valuable time, day one. You may not get it perfectly, but it's better to start with just something, right? Just something, day one. And you might pivot, but it's better to start with something. Determine what your expertise and specialty is and what target audience would be willing, keywords, 2 keywords, willing and able to pay you to solve their problems. No good if you've got a specialty, no good you're selling to a target market who is not willing and able to pay you. How many of you try to sell people who they want your service but they can't afford it? Yeah, a lot of us. So you gotta, is it a occasionally happen kind of things, or it happens all the time? Then you gotta consider, are you selling to the right market, right? Are you selling to the right market? Study your niche to find out what some of the biggest challenges your target audience experiences, what solutions are already being offered to them, and how you can reach them easily. Now, what solutions are being offered? Now I'm talking about knowing your competition. So it goes back to the question, why you and why now? So let's say you want to sell to a law of attraction crowd. Well, who are they? Who are they buying from? And who are your top competitors? Do you know what they're doing? Do you know their price point? Do you know their offer? You better have study their stuff. I love to study other people's stuff. I've got stuff in my library in all kinds of verticals. I can tell you the top dentist, marketer, like the top dentist guy or practice management guy in dental. I can tell you the top guys in real estate investing. I can tell you the top guys in obscure niches, because I study these people's stuff. And it's the habit that I have. And I'm shocked. And that's not the business I'm in, but I like to study those things. But if the business that you're in, you should know, it's like the art of war, the Chinese saying, keep your friends close, but keep your enemy closer. You better know your enemy inside and out. You should know them better than they know themselves. That gives you an edge. Oh, that guy just changed his price point. I want to see. That guy just changed his approach to selling. I want to see that. Does it work? I want to see. You're monitoring. Oh, he just changed his Facebook ad. I want to know. He's ramping up his Facebook ad. I want to know. How does his salesperson sell on the phone? I want to know. What script does he use? I want to know. You want to know all these things. Can you see why most people, they just don't think very deeply about these things, and that's why they struggle. They're so fucking lazy. I can't put it in a different way. They're just fucking lazy. By the time they do this much work, I've done this much work. There's no competition. There's just no competition. Forget my experience. I can start at the same starting point. I could outlearn and outsmart them so quickly. Because by the time they read 5 books, I've read 50. By the time they've talked to 5 clients, I've talked to 50 clients. That intelligence, that understanding is not even close. Forget that I can read people like fucking Matrix, right? You talk to me, I read people, I ask my mentees, right? I can read people that are naked in front of me. I'm serious. I can talk to someone 5-10 minutes, oh fuck. I know so much. Just by language pattern, just by their work, they talk, I know if I don't want to point it out, but I know a lot about that person. It's just the way that my mind works, and that's why I can teach and facilitate. It's one of the gifts that I have. I know that's a strength that I have. Sometimes it's like I don't even want to know, but it's just my mind is processing it, right? I can't stop that. I just have that gift. To forget about that, put that gift aside. I'm just talking about putting in the time to know your marketplace. Make sense? Yes. Just know. And you put a little bit more effort, you know your clients a little bit more, suddenly, now you're selling more. It's easy to close those sales. Interesting. And you say certain things, and they respond, and they resonate with you. Oh, interesting. And you make a mental note, oh, that works, good. Let me keep doing that. Let me keep doing more of it, see if that works. That's what I'm talking about. Make sense? Yes. Good. So, what have you learned from my talk, and how does it apply to you, and how do you take direct action? Comment below and let me know. If you have any other questions, you can also comment below. And don't forget, click on the subscribe button, turn on notification, and hit the bell. So every single time I upload a new video, you will get notified. If you want to watch my other videos, make sure you can check them out on the left. You can check out all the other videos that I have. We have hundreds of videos on YouTube. You want to expand on a topic? Check it out.